Okay, hi. So if you watched my last video, I was trying to tune my Golf with the RUSEFI ECU, and just with any other standalone ECU, basically you have to find out bass timing. And because I'm running coil on plugs, so I'm running actual individual ignition coils, it's kind of a little hard to find out bass timing actually, because if you put a timing light on the wires for the single ignition coil, so for example in my case this would be number 1, the timing light usually shows either the ignitions of all 4 or all 6 cylinders, and yeah, you can't really adjust it, and that's why I'm going to show you now how to actually get around this problem, because you obviously need to adjust bass timing to get started with tuning. So what I did, first of all, I took out number 1 spark plug and I turned the engine to top dead center. Doesn't really matter which stroke it is in, just matters that the piston is at the most top point in the cylinder. And then what I did, I went to the crank pulley and I actually made a mark right here on the chassis, and obviously it's not a top dead center right now, but if those lines match up, because I don't have a top dead center mark on that crank pulley, I made 2 when the engine was at top dead center. So what I did was, so basically at this position was where I made my marks, so this was at top dead center, and then I just marked the pulley as well as my frame rail, because those are very close together. You can obviously also use like your timing cover or whatever is closest or easy to view. And yeah, now I have a top dead center position, so a position that shows me 0 degrees when I use my timing light. When I go back to the top then, that is where it gets interesting. What I did is to get actually an ignition signal, a proper one. I used an old ignition lead, so this is just a normal ignition lead that goes onto the spark plug. That's actually an old VW one. And I just put this on the spark plug. And I cut off the isolation, so the rubber on the tip, or like the other part, I cut that off. And yeah, cut off the isolation, and I'm just putting that into the ignition coil, because obviously in the ignition coil you can see, yeah, well you can't, but you can see the golden looking stuff. That's where the spark plug normally would sit on, and then I'm just shoving that wire into the ignition coil. And then you will get a proper reading for the clamp from the timing light. So yeah, and the timing light I just put on the clamp here. I just put the ground on ground here, and my plus just goes on the alternator. Obviously you can also put it on the battery. The alternator was just closer in my case. And now I can show you how I'm setting bass timing. This car obviously had a distributor before, but it's not in use anymore, so it's only just there to fill the hole. Basically I need to pull it off and make a bracket so that I can close off the hole, and then I can get rid of this whole assembly. If you have a distributor with ignition leads, obviously you wouldn't have this problem. So in Tune the Studio, just as we did with the other ECUs, in my ignition hardware settings, I'm using fixed advanced and then putting it to 0 degrees, because we obviously made a top dead center mark. And I need to plug in my ECU. Forgot that. Right, and then I guess you can start the car. And we look at our timing. And then you just point it at your mark. The problem is you can't see it right now, but they have to line up And if they line up, you're golden. You're pretty much perfect. In my case, they do actually. Obviously you can also then again disable the fixed ignition. So if we go into hardware again, then we couldn't go back to dynamic, so it uses the ignition timing table again. And yeah, that's basically it for this. Just same as we did with the other videos where I showed you how to set the ignition timing correctly. Yeah, and that's basically how you set timing on coil-on plugs. If it, for example, doesn't work, you can try using these hot wires or each individual one. Sometimes you can get lucky with some timing lights and it works. But most of the time you'll have to do this construction thing and then it should work. So yeah, this worked for me. And thing is, you have to watch out if you're setting or if you're putting your engine at top dead center, you have to be relatively precise, obviously, because varying that by 5 degrees is actually changing your ignition timing by 5 degrees. So this is going to be important that you get this right, otherwise you may run into detonation. Obviously, if you are using knock control or dead cans, you will be able to adjust your ignition table, but still it makes sense to have a precise reading or an actual correct ignition table to work off of. That's it for this short, hopefully, video, and yeah, see you next time. Bye!